Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Handyman back again. Gonna give you a rundown on this mower number 2 we got working on for the Handyman challenge. Last video, as y'all can see, I'm just give y'all a quick rundown on what we did so far. Started with the mower, no pull rope. So we pulled the pull rope off of that motor. In the process, we end up wrecking the gas tank there because these two screws there, which are here, came out of the block instead of the nut coming off the top. So we had to get that issue straight, which we did. We end up going back to the original cap that was on there because the other one was slightly out of line, turned around that way, more towards that way. So we got that tied off, short rope anyway, because it originally came off that machine. The pressure washer is why I put that motor on there. The motor wasn't no good. So I swapped motors on that thing. And we here now, like I said, stole the little end off of there to get that working. We've got enough rope now. And like I said, she acted like she was locked up. So my theory was to take the spark plug out and maybe put a little transmission fluid in it, let it soak, this, that, and the other. We didn't even make it that far. Took the plug out and tried it again. And before I did that, spun the blade over, the blade moved, so we tried it again and got it to spin over, no problem. After that, hooked the spark plug up and put my little tester I got around here somewhere there on the end of it. Make sure we're getting spark because it sounded like we had slung a rod or something like that. Thought maybe because, like I said, the oil was a little low when we first checked it, but it ends up the exhaust valve there was stuck. So with a nut and a dime on top, it was stuck, kind of pushed in, so we had enough clearance in here to get this, and I put a dime on top in between the rocker arm and there, and went around here because we took the carburetor, everything off, and shot some PB blast on the if you can see in there, on the valve there. So once it starts sliding and moving, it'll lube up. Sprayed it real good all up in there. And like I said, after several tries, we got it, finally got it freed up, pulled it over, and we've got compression, and we've got it to make some noise. So like I said, had to get the valve cover off to check all that. We didn't have a gasket, and that stuff was on there pretty good. We've got the majority of that cleaned off. We're gonna clean a little bit more of that up, and that's the valve cover gasket, and then we got it cleaned off. We're gonna use our 2-cycle oil mix and clean that up real good, and put some good sealant that I use. I use that Toyota brand sealant or whatever, because like I said, it works the best for me. I've used that on a Toyota vehicle before and fell in love with it, so that's what I use to seal all my gaskets and stuff up from that day forward. Like I said, seals up real well. I don't have any leaks, and then after it hardens up, and if you have any excess running over, it's black to start with, so it makes it look nice and neat, and then you could just rub the excess off with your hands. It turns to rubber, and it just rubs right off, and you have a nice clean, no gooky gunk that didn't just squished out all over the place. Nice, neat and clean look and everything like that. So that's where we're at now, and just to show you that it will bust off, I guess we'll spray. As you can see, we got the carburetor, everything off, intake's wide open, so we don't really need any carburetor on there. Just need to spray a little fuel in the intake. I'm gonna put the spark plug back on. We're not gonna let it run. Like I said, there's no fuel in it. Like I said, I also got that gas tank off the other one since we broke that. And we're pretty much ready to clean this carburetor and put everything back to on and see if it'll run on its own accord. Only other issue I'm having with is like this front end is locked up or something. I don't know if it is or not. It's just a little stiff. Maybe that is the way it is without pulling the lever up there on the handlebars. Like I said, most of them can give you a little problem rolling anyway with the self-propel on them. You usually got to roll them off the back wheels, but this one is just like it don't want to budge at all. Usually they give you a little leeway. These act like it don't want to budge at all. So once we get everything put back together, button up, that'll be our next issue to tackle. But yeah, we're gonna get this motor running regardless, at least attempt to anyway. So let me show you that you can crank that engine and she will fire off now without having to have carburetor, all that good stuff on there. Like I said, if you just got an engine, carburetor's missing, they said this, they said that, you want to check it, same way, same procedure. Just a little, that was kind of a little overkill. Everything's out the way. And simple as that. You see she will fire off. So we're gonna take this carburetor apart and clean it. I guess we'll do a video on that, and we'll go from there. So y'all stay with your boy Handyman, and we'll get right back on this project in a minute.